Mitsui Hachirōemon. Mitsui Hachirōemon San Jingba Lang Ui Men is the inherited name given to the first son born to the head family Zongling Jaya, Sōryō-ke, or the leading branch of the extended Mitsui family. It was Mitsui Takatoshi San Jingao Lai who started the naming ritual that a male heir would be called Hachirōemon when they decide the next leader of family business that Mitsui was known for. For those sons of Takatoshi, each bloodline had a nickname. The first son Takahira held the Kita branch, the second son Takatomi the Isarago branch Mitsui Jaya, and the third son Takaharu the Shimmachi branch Zinting Jaya. When the first son of Kita branch be too young to inherit the position from his father, one of his uncles or male cousins would be selected to fill in for a limited period of time, but they did not count him as a Hachirōemon. The extended family decided to expel Takayoshi Gaomei, who had consumed family fortune by indulging in antiquity as hobby. Mitsui people who inherited the name Hachirōemon the financier. Mitsui Takatoshi San Jingao Lai. Kita branch, Takatoshi's first son 1 Takahira Gao Ping 3 Takafusa Gao Fang 4 Takayoshi Gao Mei 5 Takakiyo Gao King 6 Takasuk Gao Yu 7 Takanari Gao Jiu 8 Takayoshi Gao Fu 9 Takaki Gao Lang 10 Takamin Gao Dong 11 Takakimi Gao Gong. The last Hachirōemon the financier 11 Takanori Gao Cheng, an architect. Isarago branch, Takatoshi's second son 2 Takatomi Gao Fu. Shimmachi branch, Takatoshi's third son Takaharu Gao Jai 3 Takakata Gao Fang 4 Takahisa Gao Mai. First Takahira. Mitsui Takahira San Jing Gao Ping. 24 May 1653 17 January 1738, was the first of the Mitsui head family, or the Kita branch. As the eldest son of Mitsui Takatoshi and the original Kita branch, Takahira's younger brothers and their family would support Kita branch by having their sons adopted too. Mitsui family business was sustained as cousins and uncles worked as an interim head of the company, and both Takakata and Takahisa were not called Mitsui Hachirōemon. Second Takatomi. Mitsui Takatomi San Jingao Fu, 1654–12 June 1709, the second son of Takatoshi, was the second head of the Mitsui family. His descendants headed the Isarago branch. Third Takafusa. Mitsui Takafusa San Jingao Fang, 16 April 1684 – 7 November 1748, was the third head of the Mitsui family. He was the son of Takahira. Takakata. Mitsui Takakata San Jingao Fang was the son of Takaharu, the third son of Takatoshi, and the first head of the Shimmachi branch. Although not counted as such, when Takafusa retired as the third head in 1734, his successor Takayoshi was still young, so Takakata acted as Hachirōemon. Fourth Takayoshi. Mitsui Takayoshi San Jingao Mei, 1715–1782, was the fourth head of the Mitsui family. His childhood name was Manzo Mo Zhang. In 1733, he was appointed Kanman Ui Men, and inherited the Kita branch, while his father's Takafusa became a Buddhist monk the following year. Renamed himself Shinpachi Zinba in 1736, succeeded into the Kyoto money order business under the title of Saburasuk San Langju in 1738, and in 1741, following the death of his uncle Takakata, Takayoshi succeeded as Hachirōemon. However, as Takayoshi incurred a large amount of debt from Amatakata da Yuanfang by spending too much on personal art collection as well as making huge donations to Seikyoji, his title of Hachirōemon was passed to Takafusa in 1747 through the intentions of his younger brother Takahisa, who was the head of the Shinmachi representing the interest of the extended Mitsuis at the time. In 1750, Takayoshi handed over the Kita branch to his second son Takakiyo, but the squandering was not settled, so in August 1756, Mitsui's negotiated with Takayoshi and made an agreement that they paid him 1,200 ken retirement pension, and Takayoshi agreed to withdraw from Mitsui's financial business. Nonetheless, however, it was discovered that Takayoshi secretly borrowed money from Amitakata, and in the same year, on 13 November, his successor, Takakiyo then Shinpachi, decided to disown him awfully. An application form was filed to the city financial officials on the 27th of the same month. Takahisa. Mitsui Takahisa Sanjingao Mai, the son of Takafusa, succeeded as the third head of the Shinmachi branch as the adopted son of Takakata, although not counted as such. When his older brother, the fourth head, had his title as Hachirōemon revoked in 1747, Takahisa acted as Hachirōemon. Fifth Takakiyo. Mitsui Takakiyo Sanjingao King was the fifth head of the Mitsui family. He was the second son of Takayoshi. Sixth Takasuke. Mitsui Takasuke Sanjingao Yu was the sixth head of the Mitsui family. He was the eldest son of Takakiyo. Seventh Takanari. Mitsui Takanari Sanjingao Ju was the seventh head of the Mitsui family. He was the eldest son of Takasuke. Eighth Takayoshi. Mitsui Takayoshi Sanjingao Fu, 14 November 1808 – 20 December 1885, was a Japanese businessman during the Bakumatsu and the early Meiji period. He was the eighth head of the Mitsui family. During the Bakumatsu Reformation, Takayoshi was able to move between the Tokugawa shogunate and the imperial court, and helped establish the foundation of the Mitsui Zaibatsu. In 1859, he served as a money purveyor for the places of the Geikoku Bujio, and after the Meiji Restoration, he worked on several aspects of the banking administration of the government. He established the first national bank Jushi Huishi Dai Yinzing, Heikei Daiichi Jinko, and the Mitsui Bank. He was also responsible for the foundation of Mitsui and Company. Ninth Takaki. Mitsui Takaki Sanjingao Lang, 1837–8 February 1894, was the ninth head of the Mitsui family. 10th Takamine. Mitsui Takamine Sanjingao Dong, 8 February 1857 – 9 February 1948, was the 10th head of the Mitsui family. Known as a hobbyist, he built a mansion in Tokyo, the Imecho residence Jinjingting Dai, Imecho-te, in 1906. In the area of approximately 13,500 tsubo 44,631 m2, the no-stage, the garden, and the tennis court among others were established, and Joan, which would later be a national treasure, was relocated there. In 1908, Mitsui Takamine allied with a visiting U.S. business delegation to assist in resolving the Panic of 1907 and the unstable stock market in the United States. In 1922, Takamine invited the Prince of Wales, the future Edward Roman VIII, at the request of the Imperial Household Agency, and hosted a reception of the Crown Prince with a dinner party, a no-viewing, etc. In 1933, as Takamine retired, he handed down the mansion at Imecho to the 11th head, Takakimi, but the mansion was destroyed by fire in the bombing of Tokyo in 1945. Takakimi. Baron Takakimi Mitsui Sanjingao Gong, Mitsui Takakimi, 3 August 1895 – 13 November 1992, was the 11th head of the Mitsui family. After losing control of Mitsui companies after the dissolution of the Zaibatsu following World War II, he ran Wakabakai Kindergarten, a kindergarten that was created by his father Takamine during his lifetime. Also Takakimi's residence, The Mitsui Hachirōemon Te Sanjingba Lang Ui Mendai, built in 1952, was relocated from Nishi Azabu, Minato, Tokyo to the Edo Tokyo Open Air Architectural Museum in Kagenai, Tokyo in 1996, and is now open to the public. His wife Toshiko Changzai, 1901–1976, was the daughter of Matsudaira Yasukata, the 18th head of the Echizen Matsudaira clan who ruled the Fukui domain. He was a car enthusiast. Before World War II, he owned more than 10 luxury cars made by European companies such as Bentley, Hispano-Suiza, Bugatti, and Lancia. Even into the 1990s, he drove his own Bentley T models. Hisanori Mitsui Sanjing Yongcheng. Mitsui Hisanori is the 12th and current head of the Mitsui family. He works as an architect.